Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
So today, audience, Cassie was finally served with the lawsuit against her. A lot of women out there believe that Cassie's a victim. And you believe Cassie's a victim because of the domestic violence she faced. Again, like I've said in a lot of different interviews, domestic violence is horrible and no woman deserves to be abused. But Cassie was not abused to be in no sexual encounters, people. That is a factual lie that was manipulated by the U.S. Attorney's Office. People, you may not want to believe it because Cassie's a beautiful girl and she was young when she started this, and many of you women who don't look like her look up to her because women look up to beautiful women. But just because a woman is physically attractive, it doesn't mean she's a damn superhero, people. Cassie's not a superhero because she's physically attractive. Cassie's a human being. Cassie, like every other woman on this planet, is capable of deception and manipulation. Cassie lied, people, and I'm not gonna sit back anymore and pretend like this is not what it is. Many people hate Sean Combs because of the horrible things he has done to a lot of people. Audience, I am not a fan of Diddy. He has done horrible things to people. But I am a supporter of those who may have been set up and maliciously prosecuted. Diddy was guilty, but the way he was prosecuted was wrong because the co-conspirator of that RICO was Cassie and Jane.
Wow, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, man. Diddy was definitely wrong for what he done. But Clayton Howard said the way he was done was wrong as well. But today, Cassie served with what? Served with a lawsuit from Clayton Howard. Clayton Howard is on a whole nother level when it comes down to, I'm a person that was in the freak-offs, but I was not treated fairly in those freak-offs. I want my justice. Guys, no matter how you look at it, no matter how you think about it, you have to understand there's 3, 4, 5 sides to every story that you hear. And this story right here is one of those ones where I don't think that we are gonna get through hearing about this soon. Because if Clayton Howard wins this case, now that he's been able to serve Cassie, now that Cassie's being served, and now there's gonna be another court date, and this lawsuit is gonna go through, guys. Now the 30 million that she had already conjured up on is about to become in question. Why? Because you gotta understand, guys, it's not an easy thing when somebody is taking you to court for being a something that you already been, because she's already been on the stand and told all the stories. So he's basically, this should be an open and shut case because she definitely played part in it. She definitely admits to sometimes the lawyers brought it out that sometimes she's the one that initiated these freak-offs. She's been pretty much a part of everything that's going on from the very beginning with these freak-offs. And Clayton Howard could not push this narrative at first, but now the judge has said, you know what? I'm going to let him push this narrative because he was a victim. And I want to say, I agree with it because I definitely agree that all of them was doing it. If Cassie was a victim, he was a victim. Well, he was an escort. Well, it was an escort until she did certain things, or until Diddy did certain things that violated their, who they were as a person. They didn't want to be a part of nothing like this. But it becomes a thing where now it's a open and shut case to me, because who knew as an escort that you would now be publicized as a person who was an animal, so to speak? You were put on the forefront now on some stuff that you probably didn't think that would ever come out. Now you're a person that everybody know you. Clayton Howard is known all over for this sexual act with Diddy, the Punisher, and all of these different partners. Clayton Howard also says that he wasn't even with doing a freak off, everybody getting to do a freak off with Cassie. He thought he was the only one. Clayton Howard also says that not only did I think I was the only one, but she got pregnant by me and aborted the baby. Clayton Howard is pretty much upset because now he feels like he's been put in a situation where everybody's looking at him. Everywhere he go, he feel like everybody's making, oh, look at that. That's the guy that was with Cassie. That's the guy that was with Cassie. And at first he could hide this. Escort service, which I've never played party in one, but an escort service, I don't think you see those guys out being pretty much ostracized or called out every day. So when you look at Clayton Howard now, his life changed just like Cassie's changed, just like the Punisher changed, just like Diddy's changed. all of their lives changed, just like Jane Doe changed. And we know who that is. So everybody in this whole situation, life changed, guys, that day. And with their life-changing situation, best believe me, it's going to be some get right. It's going to be some, hey, man, yeah, you got to take care of me for this happening to me. So I can't say that I blame Clayton Howard. I wouldn't blame the Punisher if he came up. I wouldn't blame any of those escort services and any of those people. If all of these people could get on the stand and act as if they went through this horrific thing with Diddy and Cassie, and they was in the room and the other ladies just jumping on the stands, everybody getting a piece of the pie, why can't Clayton Howard get a piece of the pie? Why can't the Punisher get a piece of the pie? I think these guys are now put in a situation where they're being put on the forefront. You look at them and you look at them differently now. You didn't even know what they done at first, but now you know everything that they done. And that's the part right there where it becomes something where you're being victimized in a situation that you didn't see forthcoming. Do I think they're right? I think they're pretty much all just what it is, a freak off. But I just don't agree with the fact of you can do one to one, but the other ones, they don't have a say so. I don't like that. Everybody got to be, everybody that got a dog in this fight should be able to speak out and be compensated. There's money floating around, and I feel like if they was in those situations with these people, they need to be compensated. The tab writes, Diddy and Cassie served lawsuits by their former escort claims she masterminded the freak off. This happened, man. Clayton Howard, a sex worker who took part in Diddy's infamous freak off parties, has been given the go-ahead to serve the rapper's ex, Cassie Ventura, a lawsuit by alternative means. For months now, Clayton has attempted to serve Cassie. A lawsuit over a claim she trafficked him and freaked off with her boyfriend at the time, Diddy. There have been 9 failed attempts to date, which include 3 addresses in New York in connection with the investigation, combining the through DMV serves property speeches, field visits, and skip traces. Yet they still fail to confirm a current verified address for Cassie. So Cassie been ducking, she been dodging, she been trying to stay away from this, and now it's became a thing where the judge has said again. And I talked about this the other day. Me and OG talked about this. When you get served those papers, now you got to show up in court. You're Cassie Ventura. Where else you going to hide? So now he's served her those papers. Clayton Howard now is the first one to come out that was able to serve these papers. So what am I saying? Get ready, because Clayton Howard will be the first, but there will be more. And when they do come out and they start to ask, they got their hand out, hey man, pay me. You know what you done to me. It's already been, it's a money grab now. Everybody that was part of that it's the goat head. Pretty much Clayton Howard is getting everybody a funnel through to say, now I can sue. Y'all sued, now I can sue. And it's a lot of people that's already been crying wolf. Hey guys, the people that have been crying wolf now start to flutter through, the ones who get good attorneys, and you'll start to see them do what? Get their bag. Cassie, her money's gonna be coming up a little bit taunted. Diddy, he still got some bread out there. It's gonna be more. Now, because of what's happening with Clayton Howard, it's gonna be more. And I can't say that I blame him because of the way that this thing was put in the public eye. Get in the comments and let me know, do y'all agree with me? If you don't agree with me, I get it. But I'm telling you now, I think, this just is my opinion, I agree with that. Now that it's been taken there, I think everybody should be looked out for. I really do, because if you're gonna look out for one, you can't treat one way and don't treat all of them the same way. I will say that, guys. I'm telling you that now. So guys, get in the comments, let me know what you think. I'm just telling you right now, the gate is open, Cassie has been served, and guess what, guys? Now we got an open market to sue Diddy and Cassie for all the stuff that they put these people through. And like I said, it wasn't a bad thing at first. To me, it's still not where I think Diddy got overcharged, but it's still not a thing where it's a lot of people did what Diddy and Cassie and these people were doing in their own way. So we'd be locking up America. Everybody would be locked up if you really went by what really supposed to happen. But we got to go with what's happening. And they're saying, Clayton Howard saying he served her. She's going to have to pay some money. That's all it is to it. And ain't a damn thing you can do about it. And guys, if you're still watching, I like I said, hit that notification bell. And right here, you should see, Marlon and 50 Cent been going crazy on each other. Get in the comments, let me know what you think. They tripping, man. That video should be right here. Boss Talk 101. Hey, listen, reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.